And our team coverage continues with Rebecca Greenberg outside Mount Sinai on the Upper East Side. Rebecca, what's the latest there?
It's an absolutely electric scene here outside Mount Sinai. As you can see, I mean, there's so many people out here still protesting. There are cars driving by, honking their horns, and people are just keep chatting. We want these basic rights, and corporate greed has got to go. I'm actually joined right now by Danny Fuentes, who is a nurse here at Mount Sinai. So tell me a little bit about what you all are asking for.
So we want safe staffing ratios in our contract with accountability mechanisms built in, so the hospital has to abide by those.
Yeah, and tell me a little bit about the ratios that you're talking about, and how does leadership bake that into your contract?
So right now we have grids, right, which makes it very flexible for management, where it's just like it's just not set in stone. Like with the ratios, it's very clear. One nurse, for example, in the ICU, one nurse, two patients. With what they have right now, they can manipulate it however they want, and it really doesn't mean anything. It looks great on paper, but doesn't hold any weight.
And that's what Mount Sinai is saying. They're saying, well, all these other hospitals agreed to this raise. They agreed to all these other contract negotiations. Why is this location different?
It's different because they don't want to agree to those ratios. Like other hospitals have ratios in their contract. Other hospitals don't have the staffing issues that we have. We have over 590 vacancies. So people don't want to stay here because they don't feel safe. They feel like they can't provide the patient that they want to, the care that they want to provide for their patients.
And last question for you. This isn't a new problem that you all have been having. How long have you been sounding the alarm on this?
It's been at least since before COVID. Staffing has been horrible here, and management just hasn't been able to keep up. They're not doing their part.
Thank you so much, Danny. Appreciate you. And, you know, Steph, this is also just one of several different hospitals. I know you also heard from Montefiore earlier in the show, but, you know, New York State Nurses Association leaders walked out of negotiations around 1 a.m. today, rejecting that 19% wage increase. Nurses from 8 other hospitals, including 2 other Mount Sinai health system campuses, already agreed to that offer. Nurses say they want more than that better pay, as you just heard Danny say. They also want those better working conditions. They want increased staffing. And some of them say that hospitals have refused to fill vacant nursing positions, creating those unsafe patient nursing ratios that we just heard about. Now, in a statement, Mount Sinai called the Nurses Association's behavior reckless, adding, "Our first priority is the safety of our patients. We're prepared to minimize disruption, and we encourage Mount Sinai nurses to continue providing the world-class care they're known for in spite of NYSNA's strike." Now, Mount Sinai is already diverting a majority of ambulances from this location. They've also started to transfer patients here, including babies from their NICU, to other hospitals to make up for any sort of gap in health care. For now, that's the latest here on the Upper East Side. I'm Rebecca Greenberg. Steph, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Rebecca, thank you so much.